Okay, so the next thing we're actually going to do is upload our first piece of code. And this is simply so we know that we can upload to the board and we can program it and everything is going fine from a technical difficulty standpoint. So from this point forward, I'm going to assume that you've downloaded the Arduino IDE. I will also assume that you have the Arduino UNO with you. And with that, we can move on. So we're going to look at the blink code, which is an example in Arduino. This is equivalent to Hello World in any other programming languages and is one of the simplest programs that you can do. Go to File, Examples, Basic, and Blink. You'll see this program. Now there's a few things going on here and we're going to get into them in a second. But we've got this setup block, which is initializing some pins. We've got a loop function, which turns the LED on and then turns it off after waiting a second. Let's quickly break that down. These are the elements that are a part of a basic program structure. So we're going to have void setup. And this is the first thing that will run when the board is powered. It will run once and only once. So typically in the setup, we initialize pins and we start what's going to be executed in the loop. This brings us to void loop. After the board has run the setup function, the loop will be executed. And this loop will loop, and it will loop forever as long as it is powered. We've got the semicolon, which if you haven't seen this before, this is just simply used for finishing a line of code. We've got curly braces. So this is used to start and end a function. You'll see these around void setup and around void loop. And that says this is the start and the end of void setup or void loop. And then most importantly, how to comment with slashes. And this is where you should remind yourself about what your code actually does. If someone else is going to look at your code or use it, you must have comments. Although when you program it, it all seems to make a lot of sense. That's because of the time you've taken with the program, and comments allow people to skip that time investment. Now we're going to upload this code. We're going to go to Tools, make sure we've got the Arduino UNO selected. There's a few other boards here. These are the Arduino compatible boards I talked about, but we just need the UNO for now. The next thing we're going to find out is what COM port we need to upload to. Now, you might only have one COM port when you plug it in, and that's great, but just in case you don't, the first thing I would do is type in Device Manager. Next, go find this Ports section here and open it up. And we can see here we've got the Arduino UNO on COM port 4. So that's the port we're going to upload code through. By COM port, it simply means communications port. We're going to communicate to the board the code we're going to upload. Now, before we upload to the board, there can be a few things that get in the way. Recently, I found out that a Bluetooth connection can actually hijack the COM port that you're using. So if you're using Bluetooth headphones or any other Bluetooth devices, it can actually use that COM port that we're trying to program through. So if you can't upload, maybe try that. You might also not have the Arduino connected properly. There will be a green power light near the little UNO symbol on the board. That means it's got power. The USB port might be power only, so you might not actually be able to communicate through the USB port. And if you've tried all those things and can't figure it out, just send a message in the Slack channel and we'll try and help you out. Okay, assuming that we can now upload to our board, we're simply going to click this arrow here, the upload button. It's going to compile this code. That's converting it into the instructions that the Arduino can understand. It's going to upload it, and now it is finished uploading. If we look through the camera, we can see on our board now, this onboard LED is now blinking. That's good. You've uploaded your first piece of code. So from here, we're going to add some complexity, start making things interactive, and hopefully make some stuff that's actually pretty cool.